Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you had a wonderful and safe New Year's Eve, or maybe you were like me and just slept through it. Actually, I did wake up right before the ball dropped and rolled right back over and went back to sleep. Didn't toast or anything. Guess that's what you do when you get a little older. Actually, I never really celebrated New Year's Eve that much, period. It's just one of those dangerous nights to be out. Too many fools out there drinking and driving. But anyway, I was going to go to one place this morning, but I saw a commercial the other night for KFC. They've added 2 more chicken wraps to their 2 for $5 deal. They've got a spicy macaroni wrap and a honey barbecue wrap. So, gonna try those. Plus, if you saw my previous video, you know that there was another wrap that I was wanting to try. Or actually, it's not another wrap, it's just one of the ones I tried on that video, but I wanted to alter it a little bit. So we're going to see if they'll do that for me, and we're on the way.
Welcome to KFC. How may I help you?
Yes, I'd like a spicy mac and cheese wrap and a honey barbecue wrap.
Do you want the combo or just the 2 for $5 wraps?
Just 2 for $5, and then I'd also like the spicy slaw wrap. But can you leave the spicy sauce off and add a little bit more slaw to it?
Yeah, we could do that.
All right, perfect.
So you want the honey barbecue wrap and the spicy mac wrap, and then an extra spicy slaw.
Without the spicy sauce on it, and then just add a little bit more slaw.
Okay. Is that everything?
That'll do it.
That'll be $8.78.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I was scared that was gonna throw them off a little bit.
Do you mind pulling up to that arrow right there and we'll bring your food out to you?
Sure.
Thank you.
Don't mind pulling up at all because I got to put my cash up.
Here you go.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Let's go home. Okay, back home now. I think during my opening segment, I forgot to do my intro. I was worried about making sure I wished everybody a happy New Year's. But anyway, thanks for coming back to the channel. My name is Dave, and I am... Well, now that that's out of the way, got the bag here. I was actually looking at some of these. Oh, and you may wonder, didn't have my hat on in the car. I felt naked without it. I left it at home because I was basically working or not working last week. So I was only working a half day. And then I got off too early to make it over to the restaurants before lunch started serving. So I just decided to just go ahead and pretty much take last week off. But I'm back at it full time again. And let's see. I was looking at these, and I mentioned something in my previous video that I believe that they were breaded with the original recipe breading and not the extra crispy. But as I looked at their descriptions online, they all say that they're made with an extra crispy chicken tender. So I was wrong. I remember when I worked at KFC 30 years ago, the extra crispy chicken did not get the same packet that the original chicken did. The original chicken got the 11 herbs and spices, and then the crispy chicken got, I don't know, some kind of packet with, like, I mean, I guess salt, pepper, things like that, just natural or regular chicken, fried chicken ingredients. But maybe they've changed that, because it definitely, when I tasted it by itself, it definitely tasted like it was 11 herbs and spices. Who knows? I guess only KFC knows. Or if you know, throw a comment down below and let me know. And let us all know. But anyway, good thing they included napkins. The young man gave me the receipt at the drive-through, so I had it. I just added it to the bag. I've got to start keeping those so I can keep up with how much I'm spending. So they're all three in here. Let's see, we've got the spicy mac and cheese. Love that they put these stickers on there, like I mentioned in the last one. So awesome. Spicy slaw. And the honey barbecue. Let's get them all opened up. See, what's cool about these stickers also, I'm not sure if you can see this, is as I unwrap them, I can keep up with what they are, because I can just fold it over and just stick the sticker down on the wrapper. That way I'll have to open it up to guess to see which one it is. Pretty neat, KFC. Thumbs up for that. See, I swear that looks like just the original chicken breading. I don't know how that's, I don't know. Ooh, is that the slaw? Oh, that spicy slaw one. I asked for a little bit extra slaw, and they definitely gave it to me. It is coming out all over the place. The mayonnaise and vinegar and stuff that's in it. That one's a messy one, but I bet it's good. And it's making my hands sticky. But that's why I'm at home, so I can go ahead and once I'm done, go wash my hands. I got to worry about that if I'm in the car, I'm trapped. Okay, so let's start with. I've had a mac and cheese one, so let's start with the honey barbecue. This is the smallest of the bunch. I don't know. I guess it's because it's just got barbecue sauce. Here's an odd ingredient that they put on there. You can see it. It's got mayo on there. I'm not sure how that's going to pan out. Hopefully it's good. And then again, I'm not too particularly fond of those pickles, but I'm going to leave them on there. But it's got honey barbecue sauce, mayo, of course, the chicken tender, and pickles. And that's why it's the smallest one. The macaroni and cheese one is loaded with mac and cheese, and the slaw one has slaw on it, so it's going to be a little bit thicker. But anyway, time to dive in. I don't know how people do reviews in their cars and not just make a total mess of themselves. Maybe it's just me and I'm just a messy person. But that mayonnaise and barbecue sauce were dripping everywhere. If I'd been in my car, that would have been all over my shirt or down in my beard one. Either way, it would have been a mess. Shit. Anyway, it wasn't bad. The barbecue sauce had a good flavor to it. Unfortunately, I couldn't taste it for what it was because the mayonnaise was overpowering. And of course, you saw me take off. Well, of course, it speeded up, but you probably saw me pull something off there. That was that other pickle. I took a bite of that first pickle and I was like, no, it's got to come off immediately. I just don't like the thick pickles. Take that mayonnaise off. You got a thing. You got a good wrap. I mean, that's all it needs is just some barbecue sauce, a little tortilla, and a piece of chicken. I think that would be just fine. On to the mac and cheese one. So I did a mac and cheese one on the last one, as you saw. This one's kind of glued, I guess, from sitting in the bag too long. The tortilla's starting to get a little soft. So you saw me do the mac and cheese one on the last one. The only difference in that one and this, they both had the 3 cheese blend, the mac and cheese. This one has the orange spicy mayo. I'm hoping that the combination of the mayo with this is better than the mayo with the coleslaw one. Let's try it. Good idea. I just don't think I'm very crazy about that spicy sauce. It's got a little bit of a kick to it. You can tell by my reactions, but it's not that bad. With it being with macaroni and cheese, I don't think macaroni and cheese and spicy mayonnaise would be the choice I would use. I love buffalo chicken macaroni and cheese. So maybe some buffalo chicken sauce instead of that with the mac and cheese. Probably would have put that over the top. But, you know, on its own for what they've got, it's still a good wrap. It's not bad at all. I think I'm just thinking of ways to improve it. Thumbs up. Now, on to my final one. This one's going to be pretty messy. It's already leaking all over the place. But in my final one, you saw what I ordered at the drive-thru. I said, leave the spicy stuff off and just put slaw on there and the chicken tender. And I even asked them to put a little bit more slaw. And they put it all the way to the top. On that last one I had, it was the spicy macaroni and cheese one only had the stuff up to about right here. So my first bite, it barely got into the spicy mayo. So my first bite was pretty much initially just chicken and tortilla. And I got that same flavor that I did from the last one. I mean, it tasted like original recipe chicken. It doesn't taste like their crispy stuff. So I'm not sure if these come frozen or if they're hand breaded or what. But I swear it tastes just like original. And it doesn't look really extra crispy to me. Maybe that's because there's no skin on it. But I mean, I've had original recipe that I could pull off stuff like that before. Now, pulling that off by itself, just the crust, and that does taste like they're extra crispy. That's weird how they do that. I really wonder how they season that stuff. But anyway, let me show you. I'm scared to open this up because I asked for extra slaw and they gave it to. Oh my God! And there's pickles. Yep, take those off. Didn't mean for those to be on there. So yeah, you can see all the slaw that's on there. This should be pretty tasty if you like their slaw. I'm in a thought right now, and that's not as good as I thought it was going to be. I could have swore at the end of when I ate the last one with the sauce on it, it got to the bottom and the sauce wasn't at the bottom. Maybe there was just a dabble or two, or maybe it was just because maybe I took a break from that spicy sauce and just had the slaw instead. That maybe it made it stand out a little bit more and make me wish I had that. So that would make me, that's a conundrum. Now I don't know which one is my favorite one. Of the ones I tried today, I'd give my favorite to, I'm not sure. I mean, they're all good. It really depends on what you're in the mood for. When I took a bite of the barbecue one, I remember thinking, this is good, but it's a little bit early for this flavor, and it's freaking freezing outside. So the last thing I want is something barbecued. I just don't think about barbecue during the winter time. Although I do fix it, it's just it seems kind of out of place, and that seemed kind of out of place. Although the flavor was great. The spicy macaroni and cheese, that one was good too. And then the last one, the slaw one, I was kind of disappointed in that. I was hoping that would be a home run. Now, granted, I did not. You saw me not finish it, and that wasn't because of the flavor of it. It was just because I just can't eat anymore. I'm full. You would think those things are pretty small. I think between the three restaurants that I went to, Hardee's, KFC, and Burger King, I think these are by far the biggest tenders. They gave me that bag with the 3 tenders, and I was like, that's a pretty heavy bag for just 3 little $3 a piece wraps, or 2 for $5. 2 for $5 is definitely enough. That would make enough for a meal. I wouldn't even get any fries or anything with that, or if you do, get a small. So in summary, today we had honey barbecue, spicy mac, and coleslaw. The other day we had spicy coleslaw, classic, and macaroni and cheese. Of those 5 produced the way that KFC puts them out, I am going to give my choice to the spicy coleslaw, and just tell them to lay off on the spice. Not remove it completely, just put light amount on there. And that's a good wrap. They're all good. Just get what you like. You're not going to go wrong there. If you do, comment down below. Let me know how bad they were. And all restaurants are not the same. Your restaurant may suck as far as producing food. If that's the case, I feel sorry for you because I love KFC. But try them out, and we'll see you on the next video. Have a great day, guys.